Good morning or good afternoon, beautiful people. I'm so sorry for the mix-up with the video that I uploaded earlier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through it. So we're gonna be solving systems. So basically, we're gonna be taking two lines, and we're going to figure out what the x is equal, what the y is equal. That is gonna be their solution. So we have three different types of solutions. We have one solution, infinitely many solutions, and no solution. So there's three methods of solving systems. You can do it by substitution, which is example 1, example 2, and then elimination, which is example 3 and example 4, example 5. And then the third one is solving the system by graphing. Okay, this one is only covering substitution and elimination. And if I'm talking quiet, I'm really sorry. My daughter is asleep right next to me. Okay, so if I go through about 2 examples, you should be able to kind of catch on, especially with substitution. Okay, depending on the problem, that's going to tell us whether or not we're going to be using substitution or we're going to be using elimination. There's two things you want to, well, not two things, there's some certain characteristics that you want to look for. If you're given y equals or you're given x equals, okay, automatically you're going to want to do substitution. What I mean by y equals or x equals, this is what I'm talking about right here, where you're already given the y is isolated or maybe the x is isolated, because that means you already know what it's equal to. You're just going to substitute it in. So we know that y is equal to 14 minus x. So where I see a y, I'm going to substitute it in there. Okay, so rewrite that second equation, 2x minus 3 times y, but y is 14 minus x is equal to 3. So this part of the equation is still right here. Okay, the only thing I changed was the y. Now we're just going to go ahead and distribute and solve. So that negative 3 is going to be multiplied by 14. So 2x minus 42 plus 3x is equal to 3. 2x and 3x can be combined on the left side, so that's going to be 5x minus 42 is equal to 3. Add 42 to both sides. 5x is equal to 45. We're going to divide by 5 on both sides. X is equal to 9. That is one part of the problem. Okay. The next part is, now that we know what x is equal to, we're going to plug that x, okay, we know that x is equal to 9. We're going to plug it back into one of the two equations. Again, always try and go with the easiest one, which is this one. Okay. So we're plugging that x right here. Okay. So y is equal to 14 minus x, which was x is equal to 9. Y is equal to 14 minus 9, which is 5. Okay, so we have the two things that we need. We have an x, we have a y. This means the equation, the solution to this is going to be 9, 5. 9, 5. And the way that you check your solution is you plug that back in. This is the x, this is the y. This system has one solution. If you were to graph both of these lines, they would cross at 9, 5. So by checking, you're going to plug in 5 is equal to, we're checking, so I'm going to put a question mark, 14 minus 9, 5 is equal to 5. Yes. All right. 2 times 9 minus 3 times 5 is equal to 3, question mark, we're checking. 18 minus 15, is that equal to 3? 3 is equal to 3? Yes. Okay. So you guys can do this one. Look at, you're given, I'll start you off. You're given y is equal to this. You're also given y. So what does that mean? If y is equal to that first negative 8x plus 50, and it's also equal to 1/2 x minus 18, set them equal to each other. Negative 8x plus 50 is equal to 1/2 x minus 18. Go ahead and solve. You have x's on both sides. Okay? She's asleep. So elimination, the next method. So when you want to eliminate, you're either going to eliminate x's or you're going to eliminate y's. When you want to use elimination is when you see either your x values are equal but they're opposites, or your y values are equal but they're opposites. Okay, Look at here. We have 4x plus 2y is equal to 15. We have negative 4x plus 2y is equal to 9. Our y values are equal, but they're not opposites. Opposites, I mean, one's positive, one's negative. So this is what we're looking for right here. A 4x and a negative 4x. Because what we're doing is we're eliminating by adding and subtracting, canceling them out. We're basically adding the two equations together. And you rewrite them the same way. Okay. 4x plus negative 4x is 0. We leave that. 2y plus 2y is 4y. 15 plus 9 is going to be equal to 24. So 4y is equal to 24. You're going to divide by 4 on both sides. Y is equal to 6. You have your y value. Go ahead and plug it into one of them. I'm going to plug it in right here. 4x plus 2 times 6 is equal to 15. So I have 4x plus 12 is equal to 15. I'm going to subtract the 12. 4x is equal to 3. Divide by 4. X is equal to 3/4. And we can go ahead and check it. Okay? So in the first equation, 4 times 3/4 plus 2 times 6 is equal to 15. We're checking, so put question mark. Well, 4 times 3/4, that's just 3. Plus 2 times 6 is 12. 15. That is true. 15 is equal to 15. Let's plug it into the second one. Negative 4 times 3/4 plus 2 times 6 is equal to 9. Again, we're checking. Well, this is going to be equal to negative 3 plus 12 is equal to 9. Is that true? Yes. 12 minus 3 is 9. So our solution to this system is 3/4, 6. That is where those two lines will cross. Now, hopefully you can tell the difference when you should use elimination, when you should use substitution. Okay? If you were to try and do this one by substitution, it would work, but you're definitely going to do a lot more work because you have to solve for one of the variables, meaning you would have to solve for y and then do the elimination, or you would have to, substitution, or you would have to solve for x and then do the substitution. So it just works out in your favor. If you recognize the different type of equations, then you'll know when to plug it in, or you'll know which one to use. Okay, so you can do, let's go ahead and do this one right here. 5x plus y is equal to 9, 10x minus 7y is equal to negative 18. Well, you're probably like, Mr. Cervantes, you just said you want to do elimination when they're opposites. Okay, here's the problem. Here's the plan. I can see I have 5x, I have 10x. They're both positive. I can see here I have a positive y and a negative 7y. Well, if I multiply this whole equation by 7, that means I'm going to have 35x plus 7y is equal to 63. I multiplied everything by 7. Now I have a positive 7y and I have a negative 7y to cancel, to eliminate. Okay? 35 plus 10 is 45x. This is going to cancel out to 0. Is equal to, what is 63 minus 18? That is going to be what? 45, I believe. Yep, 45. Well, 45 times what gives us 45? It's just 1. Now that we know what x is equal to, plug that x right back in right here. So 5 times 1 plus y is equal to 9. Well, 5 plus y is equal to 9. Minus the 5, I got y is equal to 4. My solution is 1, 4. And again, you can go ahead and check your solution by plugging it into both equations. This one, you need to determine which one you want to cancel off. Do you want to cancel off your x's? Do you want to cancel off your y's? Well, look in here. My y, I already have 1 negative y. Well, what can I multiply? What can 2 and 17? Well, I would multiply this one by 2, everything by 2. And I would multiply this one by 7. Because what is that going to do? What did I just do there? what I did was I got this one to be negative 14y, and I got this part right here to be positive 14y. So I'll set it up. We'll have 6x. This is the first equation over again. 6x minus 14y is equal to negative 28. 35x plus 14y is equal to 45 times 7. Ooh. Let me get a calculator real quick. 45 times 7, 315. Remember, we're adding these equations together, and we just got this one, to cancel out. We're eliminating the y's. So you can solve for x. And look, I forgot my x's and my y's. Okay, then you're going to solve for x, take that x, plug it back into the equation. Okay, so you can complete that on your own. We have some special cases here. Okay, let's look at this. 8x plus 2y is equal to 17. Y is equal to negative 4x minus 9. Well, based on the two methods, which one should I do? I already have what y is equal to, so best idea is to do substitution. Okay, 8x plus 2, negative 4x minus 9. I'm plugging in this for this right here. Is equal to 17. 8x minus 8x minus 18. I distributed. 8x minus 8x is 0. So we're left with negative 18 is equal to 17. Is that true? No. So this means that the type of answer is no solution. These lines are not going to cross at all. Okay? They're not going to cross, meaning they have no solution, meaning they're not crossing. They are parallel. They are parallel lines. They have the same slope. Okay. I want you guys to go ahead and finish example 5. Oops. Example 5, go ahead and finish it up. Go ahead and finish up example 2. Okay. Please do not leave example 2 and example 5 blank. I will not give you the points if you don't finish your notes all the way through. Okay. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day.